All right, good day, yogis. This is Stephen Cheng coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Venmo is my preferred way of payment, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab. And the four-digit ID code for verification is 8096 if you're prompted for it. Classes are $10, and if you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Please do the best you can. I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and the videos are then uploaded to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. It costs $10. If you're having a difficult time, $5, right? And if you are thinking about coming to classes in studio, make sure you go to the website again and look for the section with the instructions on how to pre-register for class. You do have to download a waiver, and then you have to then e-sign it and then to send it to me by email when you pre-register. So it's very important for you to do that. All right, so today's class is basics. It is a level 1 class. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations or injuries, please be mindful to modify poses as you need or skip poses altogether if it is not appropriate for your condition. Okay, let's sit up tall, palms face up. Fingers come to Jnana Mudra, eyes come to close. Three arms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer in front of the heart, pressing your thumbs into your heart, heart back into home, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrava, Pavitrava, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gato Piva, Yahas Marit, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Vihyandraha, Suchihi, Beginning to open the eyes and let the palms face up, fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Elongate through the left side of the neck. Nikita, switch hands. That's right, pull that way. There you go. And draw the chin toward the right shoulder. Continue to pull gently to the back of the head. Release, back to center. Drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder. Left hand to the right side. Pull gently. And then the chin toward the left shoulder. Release, back to center. Drop the left hand. Chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Ear to one side, roll it back. Opposite side, roll it center. A few more rounds at your own pace. Gentle, easy circles to move your neck and your shoulders. And take the chin back to center and pause. And then taking the opposite direction, moving just as slowly. And back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor, a neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Let the hands support to either side as you lengthen through the spine, let your shoulders broaden. Flex through your heels and turn your toes toward each other, and then roll them out. Draw in, roll out. Draw in. This time as you roll out, take outer rotation, circling the ankles. And back to center, switch them around, inner rotation, opposite direction. And come back to center again. Cross your shins, opposite shin on top, the other crossing of the legs, and non-dominant side. Inhale, raise the arms up high, extend, twist to the right. Right hand behind you, left hand to the right knee, and twist. Inhale, back to center, arms up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bends. Right hand down, left arm overhead. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. It doesn't matter as long as you do one to each side. Inhale, back up. Legs forward, forward fold. Now make sure that you're looking to lengthen through the spine and hinge at the hips to draw forward. Try not to round the spine. Try not to shrug your shoulders, right? So lengthen it as you take it forward. And start to walk it back in. Draw the left heel in and the right heel back. So think 90 degrees with your left leg, 90 degrees with the right leg. So you want to line up the hip with the left knee. Right, so I'll face you back. Right, so you want to make sure that it's a lateral and vertical lines. Yeah, good. And then engage your right foot a little bit more and flex your foot. Right, good. So frame your left leg to either side and square over your left leg. Hands to either side, yeah. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Keep that lengthiness of the spine and start to draw forward. So as you draw forward about 45 degrees, you'll start to feel the lengthiness of the outer left leg into your left hip. So let's stay there for a few breaths. Now, as you draw forward a little bit deeper, maybe your belly is beginning to make contact to the left inner thigh. Then reach your right hand forward and extend. Reach. So you're lengthening your spine forward, and then as you reach your right arm forward, you're getting into the stretch of the right arm, right shoulder. Now stay low like this and move your torso further to the left, and then adjust your left hand a little bit as well. So now as you forward fold, you're also rotating. Reach your right hand further forward. So Nikita, you're going further in that direction with your right hand. Move your right hand, right hand, right hand. Yes, keep going that direction. Good. All right, so you're adding a rotation into your forward fold. All right, walk it back in, square back to center. Keep the legs as they are, right? So 90 degrees, 90 degrees. You're going to twist to the right, neutralizing your spine. Come back to center, switch sides. Right leg comes forward, left heel comes back. So think, lining up the right hip with the right knee, and your shin is parallel to the front of the mat, 90 degrees. Then you're going to replicate the same with your left leg. Good. That's good. So frame your hands to either side of the left leg, lengthen your spine. So your torso is roughly lined up over your right leg. Then start to lean forward about 45 degrees. And you should start to feel the outer right leg, outer right hip begin to get some stretch. Now start to lean forward a little bit more deeply. Keep the right hand on the floor and reach your left hand further out. Good. And reach. Shift heel forward first. Forward first. Yeah. So with that lengthiness, now we're going to add rotation. Walk your left hand to the right side and walk your right hand further back, and then add that twist and reach your left hand further out. There you go. Very nice. All right, so you feel that nice rotation to your lower back, into your mid back, as you keep the lengthiness of the spine reaching forward. Your left arm, left shoulder blade is getting a nice amount of stretch as well. All right, start to walk it back in. Keep the legs as they are, and then counter twist to the left. And square back to center. Take both legs forward. Soles of feet together, knees apart, and let the feet come further forward so it's not very tightly drawn in. Grab the front of the insides of the feet, lengthen your spine, and then as you draw forward, you can round the spine in this forward fold. Take it in a very easy, very gentle forward fold. And start to take it back up. And then lift the knees, step the feet to the floor. Your heels are slightly forward and pivot to your heels, so you're on the heel of the feet. Hands support, and the windshield wiper your knees side to side. So now you're moving your hips and your lower back. Good. Come back to stillness. Keep the left heel out, step the right ankle on top of the left knee, and flex your right foot. Good. And then step the left foot in closer, ground the palms, and sit up tall. Good. So this is a nice hip opener for the right side. And release your left leg forward. Take the sole of the right foot to the inner left leg. Left hand to the floor. Right arm is up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach forward to grab your foot, your ankles or your shins, and then gently start to take it forward. Now, keep in mind that you don't want to round and shrug your shoulders, right? You want to start out with lengthiness of the spine, hinging at the hips to take it forward, nice and easy. So anytime you're taking a forward fold, think lengthiness of the spine, right? There are a few poses where you do round the spine, but most forward folding, whether you're sitting or standing, is with a straighter spine. So always think about that straighter spine. Come back up on the inhale. Keep the legs as they are and twist to the right, rotating to neutralize your spine. Square back to center. Switch sides. Right leg forward. Sole the left foot in the right side. Sorry. We did this one first. Step the right foot down. Left ankle to knee. Sorry, my fault. Step the right foot down. Left ankle on top of the right knee and draw the heel in. One of you. Good. And then flex your left foot strongly. Yes, there you go. Nikita, yes, flex. And release. Extend the right leg forward. Sole of the left foot to the inner right side. Good. Right hand to your floor. Left arm is up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach forward. Grab the inside of the right foot or anywhere to the right leg. Re-lengthen your spine, and with that lengthiness of the spine, take it forward. Now you should feel a nice stretch to your lower back as you draw forward. Inhale, release, take it back up, keep the legs as they are, and twist to your left. And release. Extend both legs forward and shake it out. Good. And then swing the legs back behind you, down dog. Start to pedal out your legs and walk it out side to side. that this is where the right hand should come forward just a little bit. That's good. That's right. All right, let's come back to stillness. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward between your hands, ground the back heel down, warrior one. Line up the right knee over the right heel, point the right toes forward. The inside of the foot should be parallel to the side of the mat, and grounding strongly through the back heel down. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Now look past your right knee. You should still be able to see the inside of the foot, and the right knee should stay over the right heel. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior, supporting the left hand to the left leg, right arm up. Exhale, side angle. Let's modify it first. Right arm to top the right leg. Stack your shoulders and raise your left arm up. Stay here, left palm to face down and reach forward to the front of the room, left side stretch. Extended side angle. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Tip the left hip back, reach your right hand forward. Take the right hand to top the shin, left arm up. So Nikita, lengthen the front leg. Yeah, there you go. And extend it. Left palm to face down and reach your left hand forward for the left side extension. Extended triangle. Inhale, take it back up. Reverse triangle. So the right leg stays extended. Reach your right arm up and back. And bend the front knee. Take the hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back plank. And lower all the way down to the belly. Take the hands alongside the rib cage. Elbows drawn back. The upper back is engaged. Press the tops of the feet to the floor. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. So your belly and your ribs are on the floor. Elbows are drawn back, upper back is engaged. Press your hands down, lift up a little higher. So this time your belly and your lower ribs away from the floor. Press your hands down, lift up even higher to the fullest extension. If you have full arm extension, take it. If that's too much, keep your elbows bent. Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. And bend the elbows, slowly lower all the way down. And take it back to child's pose. Lift the seat, draw the seat toward the heels, and fold forward. And come back up to down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Step the left foot forward between your hands. Warrior one. Left toes point straight forward. Left knee lines up with the heel, ground to the back heel. Square the hips forward, arms apart. Warrior one. On the exhale, open it up. Warrior two. Mr. Shaquille, watch that front knee. Yeah. Right, so you have that front knee like this, right? So be careful about not doing that. Make sure they stay lined up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm up and back. Support the right hand to your right leg. And then side angle. Take the left arm to top left leg. And the right arm straight up. Then take the right palm to face down and reach forward to the front of the room. Extended side angle. And then inhale, come all the way back up, reverse warrior. Then lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Tip the right hip back, reach your left hand forward. Take the left hand to top the shin, raise your right arm up. Extend it, right palm to face down and reach forward to the front of the room, so you're getting a right side stretch. Inhale, take it all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank, And again, lower all the way down to the belly. Keep the hands alongside the rib cage, elbows drawn back. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Your belly and your ribs are on the floor. Press into your hands, lift up a little higher, so belly and ribs away from the floor. Press into your hands, lift up even higher, Bhujangasana, so full extension of the arms if you have it. If that's not quite there for you yet, keep the elbows bent. And bend the elbows, release all the way down. And then make your way back into child's pose, seat toward the heel, and fold forward. And take it back up, down dog. Inhale, right heel up to sky, three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward, between your hands, ground the back heel, warrior one. Bend your right elbow, left hand to the right elbow. Lean it back for a back bend. So there should be a lot of space being generated on the underside of your right shoulder joint. Come back up to vertical, and then side bend to your left. So pull the left hand against your right elbow, get more space to the outer side, outer right shoulder joint on the bottom side. Take it back up to vertical. Raise the arms up, switch sides. Bend your left elbow, right hand to your left elbow. Lean it back to the back bend. Come back up to vertical, side bend to the right, so pull with your right hand against your left elbow. Take it back up to center, hands to the hips. Draw the elbows back, lift your chest, lean it back for the back bend. Come back up to vertical, go the opposite direction. Elbows and shoulders forward and round the spine. So you're broadening the back. Come back to neutral. Raise the arms up, warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back. And lower all the way down to the belly. This time, Sphinx pose. Walk your hands forward and lower your forearms to the floor. Grab opposite elbows, so that will help you measure out the shoulders width, and then take the forearms back down to the floor. Then check that your arms are in a 90-degree angle, so your left shoulder should line up with your left elbow. So 90 degrees. Then press your belly and your lower ribs to the floor, so that flattens your lower back. Then press your forearms down and lift your chest. So this is your Sphinx pose. I'll give you guys a side view. All right, so once you measure out 90 degrees, press your belly and your lower ribs down, but lift your chest in opposition. Good. So this should give you a sense of a very lengthening of the lower spine, and then a nice back bend to your mid back bend. And then to come out, move your elbows out of the way to lower your chest, walk your hands back, tuck the toes under, press up into a plank, exhale, push up, chaturanga, roll over your toes for up dog, exhale, take it back to down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Step the left foot forward, warrior one. Bend your left elbow, right hand to left elbow, lean it back for the back bend. Take it back up to vertical, side bend to the right. Take it back to center. Raise the arms up. Warrior one. Switch sides. Bend your right elbow. Left hand to right elbow. Lean it back for the back bend. Come back up to vertical. Side bend to your left. Take it back up. Reach the arms up. Keep the hands to the hips again. Draw the elbows back. Broaden your chest. Lift the heart up. Gently looking up for the back bend. Come back up to vertical. Move the elbows and the chest forward as you round the upper back, chin toward the chest. Come back up to neutral, warrior one. Then open it up, warrior two, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot stepping back, and again, lower all the way down to the belly. Sphinx pose again. Walk your hands forward, draw the forearms down. Grab opposite elbows to measure off a shoulder's width, and then take 90 degrees with your arms. Then once you have the arms set and you're stable, press your belly and your lower ribs down, but press your forearms down to lift your chest. And gently start to release. Move the elbows outwardly, lower the chest, hands alongside the rib cage. Tuck the toes under, press back up into a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Start to walk your feet forward toward your hands. And you're coming to the front of the mat. Take the feet and the knees together, and then bend the knees. Lift the chest, rise up for chair pose. Now when you take your chair, make sure when you look down, your knees are lined up and that you can see the front of the toes. If your knees are too far forward, then the weight is too far forward. So you want to draw it back so that you can see your toes. Then as you lift your chest, extend the arms up. Two more breaths. And then on the next inhale, lengthen out the legs as you rise up and tip it gently back to a back bend, and this will give your spine and your legs a little bit of a release. Then come back up to vertical, releasing your hands. Stepping your left foot down, pick up the right knee, tree pose. Grab the foot and take it to the inner left leg. Keep the gaze anywhere to the floor ahead of you so you can focus your balance. Once you're ready, hands together in prayer, raise the arms up and out in a wide position. Take your time, come in and out of the pose if you need. And hold it for as long as you can. All right, let's start to release. Step the right foot back down, release your hands, walk it out, side to side. All right, come back to stillness, Tadasana. Bend your knees, come up for chair again. But this time, after you set your legs, your arms go alongside the hips, reaching back in space, but broaden your chest. Three more breaths. And on the next inhale, as you lengthen out the legs, reach up and a slight back bend. Then come back up to vertical. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee, tree pose. Open up the knee to left side. Grab for that foot and take it to the inner right leg. Hands together in prayer and take the arms out whenever you're ready. Now, if the balance is difficult, right, and having the foot to the inner right leg above the knee is difficult, you can go below the knee. That will be easier for your hips, and maybe you can then free up your hands to balance. There you go. Good. And start to release. Take the arms back up, left knee forward, step the left foot down, and walk it out side to side. All right. Come back to stillness, Tadasana, standing mountain pose. Keep the left hand reaching down, right arm up, and side bend to your left. Take it back up to center, switch hands, left arm up, right hand down, and side bend to your right. Take it back to center, arms up. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee. Right hand to your right knee. Left arm out to the side. And then open up the knee to the right side and stand tall. Release, come back to center, step the right foot down and walk it out side to side to decompress your left leg. All right, come back to standing mountain pose. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left leg. Left hand to left leg, right arm out, and open out to left side. Release, take it back to center, step the left foot down and walk it out. All right, come back to the front of the mat. Tadasana, standing mountain pose. Inhale, reach your hands forward and up for a slight back bend. On the exhale, as you come forward, bend at the knees and let the hands come down for support. Step the right foot back, crescent moon. Right knee comes down to the floor. Now, if your knees are sensitive and you need extra padding, you can fold your mat right side towards center to give yourself a little bit more cushioning. Then walk your hands to the top of the thighs and then lunge forward. So you're going into the stretch of the right quads, right hip. Then once you have a nice lunging of the hips forward and you feel that stretch, press your hands into the top of the thighs and lean the upper torso back, and you'll naturally start to look slightly upwards. You may stay here in this crescent moon, supported with your hands. Or if you want to free up your hands, you can take the arms up, index fingers pointed, interlacing all the other fingers, and then if you can, reach the arms up and behind the ears. If that's too much for your shoulders, straight up to the sky is fine. If even that is too much, arms forward is good. All right, let's release. Take the hands to the floor. Tuck the right toes under. Lift the right knee and start to lengthen out over the left leg. Yes, you're going for the left hamstring stretch the best you can. All right, bend the front knee, ground the back heel, circle it up into warrior two. Reverse warrior. Half moon. Left hand forward about a foot from your toes and then a little bit up to left side. So you're in a slight diagonal. Then step forward, balancing on the left hand, left leg, raise your right heel back and raising your right arm up as well. I like to keep the gaze to the floor at first until I check into the balance. All right, left hand is down, right arm is up. There you go. All right, begin to step it all the way back, come back up to warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg, turn the left toes to the right side. Now check your feet, organize them. So you want to be symmetrical left and right, and you want your toes to be just a little bit closer than your heels, so you're slightly pigeon-toed, just a little bit. Nikita will go a little bit wider with your legs, even wider. That's good. Okay, hands to the hips, lift up for the back bend. And then on the exhale, take it forward into your forward fold. Let the hands come to the floor for support. Once you have the hands down, I want you to lengthen your spine once again, even if you need to keep the knees bent. And then on the exhale, keep that lengthiness of the spine, hinge at the hips, draw forward for the forward fold. Okay, let the head release. I think for both of you, lean the weight forward a little bit so that you're evening out the weight between the front and the backs of the feet. Right now, both of you are like leaning back a little bit, right? So, good. Good, Shaquille. A little bit more forward, Nikita. There you go. All right, so you want to press evenly between the fronts of the feet and the backs of the heels. Because if you lean too far back, all the weight will be on your heels, and your toes get too light, and you're going to feel like you're falling back, and you're overstretching. If you lean too far forward, then it's too easy. All the weight will be through your toes, right? So you want to feel groundedness through the fronts and the backs of the feet. And you can feel that by shifting your hips forward and back. All right, let's start to release. Now keep your hands on the floor for support. Then bend the knees and let the feet drop a little bit. Now with your knees bent and the feet drop a little bit, lift the head and the upper back. So now you have a straighter spine. Shift away back toward your heels and through the strength of the legs and a lengthy spine, make your way up into warrior two. Turn the left toes back forward all the way and bend the front knee. Good. Toes all the way and bend the front knee. Good. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back plank. Inhale one breath. Exhale push up. Chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Inhale. Step the right foot forward. Left knee comes down. Crescent moon. So if you need that extra padding again, fold the mat. Left side towards center. Then lunge forward to get the stretch into your left quad, left hip. Hands to top of the thighs, and then press your hands down to lean the upper torso back. Good. All right, so make sure that when you measure out for the pose, You want the hips to lean forward, so you get the maximum stretch at the top of the left leg. Then you press your hands into your thighs, and you lean the upper torso back. So the hips are moving forward, but the torso is moving back. That's the counterbalance, and that's the arch of your spine for the crescent moon. Is it too much on your knee? Ah, too much, okay. All right, so if it's too much, you go too far, so you kind of like come back in a little bit. You don't have to go too deep, right? Until you're over-pressing, over-stretching, right? So you don't want to do that either. So the action is to move forward, but not to overstretch, okay? If you feel a little bit imbalanced, walk the right foot a little bit wider to the right. Good. Now lean forward, and you should feel a little bit more balanced. Good. All right, let's release. Hands to either side of the right foot. Tuck the left toes under, and then lengthen over the right leg to the right hamstring stretch in your pyramid. Fold forward. And bend the front knee, ground the back heel, warrior one. And then open it up, warrior two. Adjust your foot, right toes all the way forward first. Right? Make sure you get to your warrior two. Good. Warrior two. Then lengthen out the right leg and turn the right toes to the left side for straddling forward bend. Good. Hands to the hips, and make sure you're organizing your feet. Your feet should look symmetrical, left and right. And your toes should be slightly turned in just a little bit. Hands to the hips, inhale, lift up for the back bend. Then come back up to vertical. Hinge at the hips to draw forward. Slight bending of the knees if you need it. And then take the hands to the floor. Once you have the hands supporting, re-lengthen your spine, and with the intention of that lengthening spine, hinge at the hips to take it forward into a forward fold. And then lengthen out the legs the best you can. And again, once you have the forward fold and feeling pretty stable, then examine how much weight are you leveraging between the front and the backs of the feet. If you're pressing too strongly to your heels, then you need to shift the hips forward just a little bit so that you're getting a little bit more weight forward. All right, look for that evenness. All right, looking good, guys. All right, let's start to exit. So with your hands supported, bend at the knees, let the feet drop a little bit. Shift the weight back toward the heels. Then when you start to think about lifting your torso, lift the head and the upper spine. So now you're engaging your spine with the neutral spine. Use the strength of the legs to come up. Once you come all the way up, expand the arms and turn the right toes back forward and bend the right knee for warrior two. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm up and back. And then hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, push up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pigeon, left leg up. Draw the left knee in toward the nose and land that shin to the floor. So your left foot is in a pointed toe position. Land the shin to the floor. Your left knee, left thigh, angles out to the side, 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your right knee further back, untuck the back toes. Walk your hands back, lower the hips. Now your hips should feel pretty level. If you're all to one side, then you're not in the right position. You're lopsided. So you want your hips to be level, and that turning of the left knee, left side to the side, 30 to 45 degrees is helpful. Once you have that levelness and you're ready, you can make your way forward. You can lower your forearms down. You can make pillows with the hands. So in your pigeon pose, you should feel a good amount of hip opening on your left side. And then you should feel an extension of the front of the right leg as you reach your toes back. If your hips are level, they should feel pretty easy on both sides. You shouldn't feel like you're lopsided or falling to one side. You should feel a nice amount of glute opening on the left side, glute stretch on the left side. Three more deep breaths. All right. Start to make your way back up. Now let's take the left feet down and swing the right leg around. Then let's take a cross-legged position. Right? So the right leg is on top. Let's twist to the right. As you stay twisting to the right, lean the torso over to the left side and raise the right arm up and over the right ear. Take it back up to vertical, switch sides, twist to your left. Stay twisting, tip to the right side. Raise your left arm up and over the left ear. Take it back to center, hands to either side. Rotate your hands outwardly. Walk your hands slightly behind you. Then sit up tall, broaden your shoulders by pulling your shoulders back and engage your upper back. Lift the chest up and gently looking up. So this is a broadening of the front of the torso and mid and upper back bend. So this is a heart opener. And start to release. Walk your hands forward, and you can round your spine as much as you want as you take it forward into a forward fold. And make your way back up. Swing the right leg back behind you and through that pigeon. Make your way back to down dog. And walk it out side to side. All right, second side. Raise your right leg up. Draw the right knee in towards the nose. Land the top of the right shin to the floor. So you're in a pointed toe position. Right knee, right side, angles out 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your left knee further back to lower your seat. Walk your hands back as well to lift the torso. So look for levelness. Look for balance here. Once you have it, Then go ahead and make your way forward. All righty. Start to make your way back up. Take the right feet down, swing the left leg around, and a cross-legged position again. So this time it's the left leg on top. Good. All right. Raise the arms up high. Twist to your left. That way. Now stay upright, but you're going to take the left hand behind you to your lower back and press to your lower back in order to twist deeper to the left side. Inhale, square back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. So start with your right hand to the floor so you can stabilize and find your positioning. Then take the right hand to your lower back and press your right hand to your lower back and draw the right shoulder even further back to deepen that twist. Inhale, square back to center again. Hands behind you, rotate the hands outwardly. Sit up tall, draw the shoulders back, broaden, and gently looking up. Then start to walk your hands forward, and again, come into the forward fold. You can round your back as much as you want. And lift back up. Swing the left leg back around, and through that pigeon, walk back to your down dog. Pedal out the leg. And once you're pretty neutral and you're ready, walk your feet forward toward your hands. And again, come to a seated position. Sitting down, extending the legs forward. Hands either side. As you slide the hands out, use your hands to support the weight of your torso and lower all the way down. Keep the left arm out to a T. Draw the left knee in and twist to the right. Recline, twisting. Draw back to center, switch legs, switch arms, and twist the other direction. And start to take it back to center again. Hug both knees in. And when you're ready, step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward, Shavasana, final relaxation. So you're laying down, right? Shavasana? Yeah. Begin to draw the breath back in and start to move the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then when you're ready, roll over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for your time this evening, and thank you for sharing your practice with me. I appreciate your time. Please visit again my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Venmo is my preferred way of payment. Simha Yoga Lab is my handle. And the 4-digit ID code for verification is 8096. And again, classes are $10. And if you're having a difficult time, right now, $5 is fine. Please do the best you can. I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and the videos are uploaded to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. And again, if you're looking to come to in-studio classes, go to the website. There are instructions on there. Download the waiver, and then e-sign, and then send me an email for pre-registration. Thank you so much for your time again. Be well. Take care. I will see you soon.